So did LeBron earn this due to this season's performance, or is this really his reputation? And are we okay with this? Because the reserve list was just recently released yesterday, and we all know, or if you don't know, reserves are selected by voting within the league, and it's NBA coaches that vote. And it's all anonymous. And they can't a player you can't vote for someone that's on your team. And I just think there are multiple players this year who are objectively, this isn't even subjectively. Like we're going to talk through some stats. They are objectively better than LeBron this year. And for me, the metrics, I'm wondering what the heck metrics are they going off of? Are they going off of availability? Because LeBron only played in like 31 games so far. He's missed some games. Are we talking about defensive effort? Are we talking about efficiency? He's averaging a 50%, but I mean, some of the games he's scoring like 11 points and he's taking 10 shots to do it. And then like there's two-way impact, there's the workload. So I guess I just want to know what the coaches were thinking. We won't ever really know. But it looks like this is based and let me be clear of one thing. Let's be clear. LeBron James is one of the greatest players to ever touch the basketball. That's not a debate. I'm not debating that. I want to talk about this season. I want to talk about the politics and maybe just, I guess, vent frustration when I'm as a fan and I see I can name 3 guys who are having an extremely better season than LeBron right now who for sure deserve that spot. But yet Chet Holmgren and LeBron James, but I want to mostly focus on LeBron James. I just feel like I thought the All-Star game was based on performance. I thought that was based on it's pretty much sends a message. You could play however you want to play, but we have this one guy who I guess is giving a lot to the game or who always creates an uproar with the fans, and he's like supposed to be Mr. Popular. He don't gotta perform great to be considered an all-star. He probably just has to do just enough so we can have moments like this where we're probably gonna have people debating, well, no, it's LeBron, he's the best. But so I'm not anti-LeBron. This is not what that is, but it is frustrating that we're making exceptions for him. If you're if you're supposed to be an all-time great and all this rah-rah, the best player, why is it that it's hard to accept what's going on as a basketball fan, as a lover of the game? It's hard for me to accept this and just chalk it off as, well, it's LeBron. We might not see him in the All-Star. He was supposed to start last year. And he, on the day of, said, nah, never mind, y'all. I'm not playing today. So this year, is this going to be his final All-Star? Is that why this is happening? I'm just confused. Why are we making exceptions? I'm just not a fan of that. I would be saying it for any player, even my all-time favorite player. I just feel like, are people really earning these spots? Or it's really just like, we're just going to vote. We're just going to, that's what frustrates me. And I wanted to talk about it and hear y'all thoughts. Wutag 8434 said LeBron made the All-Star game only to probably not play in it like he did last year. Right. Sean or Jakor said the 3 P's: politics, privilege, and PEDs. Oh gosh. I know this girl Dom, shout out to Sports Tea. She would have definitely agreed with this. She would have loved this statement. It's very frustrating as a fan. Let's talk about stats, right? And we can talk. So LeBron this season for his stats, and even just watching him play, I'm still like, it's cool to see an old man do stuff like that, but I'm not looking at him and thinking this is all-star performance at all. He's averaging 21.9 points, 6.6 assists, and 5.8 rebounds in 31 games this season. 31. Okay, they've played overall, I think we're almost to 50 games so far this year. I can name 3 guys who have better stats. Let's start off with Şengün. Why is Şengün not an all-star? Why? He averaged 21 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 6.4 assists currently, and he's played in 40 games. And he's shooting 50% from the field. And he's probably their second option. So if we're comparing options, because my argument with Chet Holmgren's a third option. I just feel like I'm I'm looking at this and it's frustrating me. Shangoon is almost averaging a double double this season. He's one of the best leagues, if not the best, one of the best bigs in the league right now, playing real big basketball, like legit big basketball. It, if I'm looking at this list, if anything, you don't even have to take LeBron out. Take Chet out and put Shangoon in as an All Star. Or do y'all want to see this whole Wemby and Chet Holmgren moment? Like I'm just trying to figure out if they're doing it for the hype and they're not thinking about basketball. That frustrates me to my core. Another one, the Kawhi Leonard of it all. I mean, the Clippers are currently sitting in play-in position. When they let go of Chris Paul, they were 5 in like 16. They weren't even in double digit wins, and now they're sitting in play-in opportunities, and I don't see them going anywhere. I don't see them dropping out of play-in, and it was definitely because of Kawhi. He's having a 50, 40, 94 season, and he didn't make All-Star, and they're playing in his hometown. The disrespect is crazy to me. That's insane. That's ridiculous. Let's do another one. If we talking snubs, Brandon Ingram. The Raptors are fourth seed. They're fourth. Who would have thought the Raptors would have been in fourth? Not even top 5, but fourth. Brandon Ingram having one of his best seasons that we've seen in a very long time. He's averaging 21.9 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. So then if we're going to the whole, well, Scotty Barnes already got All-Star. So that would have been 2 Raptors instead of one. There's two Lakers. So you're pretty much letting everybody know you don't got to play defense. You don't got to have the best performance. If you could give your heart every single night, your team could have a better record, and we're still not going to give you All-Star because of the politics of it all. That's insane. I don't like that. I'm not feeling it, NBA. I like this. After seeing the All-Star reserves, it's starting to become a popularity contest. And that's what I'm saying. Like what J. Cole said, I was hoping the music would speak for itself, but the people want everything else. No, I want to see good basketball. So if we're looking at the start in the Eastern Conference, and matter of fact, I can share my screen. Look at this. So Eastern Conference, I'm not even upset about the East, really. It's the West that bothers the heck out of me. This Eastern Conference starting lineup, legit. When Mel and I did this was our starting lineup. I don't think there's anybody missed on when we did our starters. This is everybody we chose. And then going to the reserves, I love everything about this. Even the Norman Powell of it all. Absolutely. I'm glad he got it last season. He was phenomenal, and he kept it up this season for sure. This is great. There's nothing. I don't have too many qualms with this. I want to look at the Western Conference. Now, with Steph Curry in it, they're not having the Warriors aren't having the best year, but Steph is a Steph. Who knows if he'll be healthy for it? But looking at the West, this is definitely a popularity contest. Maybe aside now, Denny Avija, if you looked at just how the fans voted, Denny Avija got more votes than LeBron James. So him getting in there is pretty dope, not gonna lie. I'm not feeling this Chet Holmgren and LeBron James at all. It's phony. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox. and get back to talking basketball. I don't wanna crowd up too much time hating on this because it is what it is. This is what we got. This is what we gonna make best do of what we have and what's going on here. Let me check the chat real quick, see what y'all talking about. Said we got what's up, Mel? Welcome to the chat. Dame said, can't control when someone come back from injury, but once I disagree because Reeves always played good with even all three of them on the court. I agree. Austin Reeves, now he's unfortunately been down bad with injuries, but I think there's no question if Austin Reeves did not have injuries and he still continued to play at the caliber he has been playing, he still wouldn't have made the list. Because this is the tomfoolery we're dealing with. Mel said MPJ over Siakam. Now, I would have to agree with that one because even the Nets have a better record than the Pacers. And so I 100% agree with that. 100%. Sean makes a great point. The All-Star hasn't been decent since 2016. It hasn't been good since 2012, 2013. It hasn't been great since 2009. I'm not going to curse at the end of that. But yes, I agree. It's bad enough. The format was so bad last year. It was god awful. The only thing they try to do so much filler with Kevin Hart and Drewski, and they try to distract us from how bad it was. But it was so bad. So now this year they got the 3 teams and they included the world team on there now. And I'm hoping that this is gonna give us maybe like even like a preview Olympics type of vibe. Like at least we can see possibly some decent bump and they're not just going to be out there willy-nilly doing BS. Disciple said, "Be serious. Nobody's putting Şengün over LeBron." That's the thing. Are we watching basketball? I don't think we're really watching. What I love about Şengün is you've seen him developing his game. He's starting to shoot more threes. He's putting players actually in the post and playing basketball. Even with Wemby guarding him, he's still backing him down and making post moves. I mean, come on. That is all-star level basketball. His efficiency is crazy. He can lay it up and then he's just like, are we just going to keep just being blindsided by the stardom? Like, it's nice. I'm not saying LeBron didn't give to the game, but we're talking about this season. This season. Come on now. Come on. Why wouldn't you want to watch Şengün in an all-star game? That's real basketball. Is LeBron going to play real basketball, or are we just going to move out the way so he can make a dunk? Or are we just going to see him match up against Steph and make it like a fun thing? Sure, we could see that on the Olympics. We've already experienced it. If we're going to milk it for all it's got and give it and have him up on the stage one last time just for sentimental reasons, I guess. But are they really going to hoop? I want to see basketball, man. The world is going to whoop Team USA. I would not be surprised if they did. My thing is, if Giannis and Steph sit the game out and Kawhi and MPJ may be replacements, then they should have just put them in there to begin with. The same thing they try to do to Jalen Brunson. That was how Jalen Brunson could play. I just feel like, why are y'all? What was the whole point then? What was the whole point if they're just going to do it like that anyway? Does that make sense? Like if these, I feel like these guys know way ahead of time whether they're going to play or not. And I think LeBron knew whether he was going to play or not, but still they did it. I call it, what is it? I just don't like it. I really don't like it at all. The Lakers gaining 2 All-Stars while being a 6th seed is pretty bad. It's a joke. Like, I just feel like everybody's laughing at America for so many different reasons. They're laughing at us. They're laughing at how we go about things, and it's pretty comical. Like, it's already bad enough we do other things outside of basketball. Now we get in basketball and we doing this. Come on, y'all. It's weak. Yeah. All right. I had my little I had my little moment here. Let's I think we can definitely say he got this all-star because of his reputation, not because of his performance. And so unfortunately that's just how the cookies crumbling, and that's what we have to deal with. Because of it, we better have the best all-star game we've seen in a decade. And if not, I'm gonna be right here in the same spot talking about it.